1A Sub-State 2 bracket. It's Coon Rapids-Bayard taking on the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's. In the bottom of the first, Remsen St. Mary's would strike a deep RBI triple to right center off the bat of Danon Laux, which scores Landon Walsh-Schmidt, and the Hawks lead 2-0 after a bases-loaded walk, and they'd extend that lead. Dalton Klein dings this one right at the pitcher's feet. In comes Laux. 3-0 RSM to the bottom of the fourth inning we go. Laux at the dish. Tell you what, he showed up a lot in this one. This one's hammered deep to right field. Crusaders make an error. That ball drops, brings in 2 runs. That makes it 5-0. Hawks punch their ticket to the state tournament, winning 8-0.
I thought we had a good start when we got a run the first inning, kind of, got the edge off us a little bit, and, Colin was solid on the mound all night.
I knew I needed to be in the zone today because, statistically they look at the ball a lot and they have quite a bit of strikeouts, so I need to come prepared and throw strikes today.
It means a lot. It's a personal goal and it helps the team a lot, so I don't know, it's speechless, I guess. We're going to state, and to contribute, just an honor.
All right, let's check out our other sub-state final scores in baseball. Unity Christian tops ELC 3-2. Sheraton goes over on OABCIG 10-1. But in softball, teams were looking to punch their tickets to Fort Dodge tonight as well. Asheville Lincoln Central, they're heading back to Fort Dodge, topping West Lyon 9-1. And those Dodgers in Fort Dodge, they take down SBL 11-3.